Welcome to this Data Protection on Demand video. In this video, we'll be going through the deployment of a Data Protection on Demand HSM service, letting you see what's going on behind the scenes. To do that, we're going to use some visualization. On the left side of the screen, we have the corporate. This represents everything that your enterprise as a customer is performing. This could be within your data centers, within your main offices, regional sites, or within services you're hosting with another cloud provider. On the right side of the screen is the Data Protection on Demand data center infrastructure and the things that we're doing on your behalf. First, an application owner. This is the person that is trying to secure an application or service, authenticates to the Data Protection on Demand service portal. Once authenticated, the person then locates the service they wish to deploy, in this case HSM on Demand, and picks the relevant use case that they want to deploy. Once they've selected all the settings for their use case, our DPoD orchestrator springs to life and goes ahead and begins configuring everything required to support that use case. First, it reaches into our HSM on Demand infrastructure and locates suitably configured HSMs within our infrastructure to support that requirement. Once located, the partition services which run against those HSMs go ahead and create a partition within those environments to meet the requirements that have been selected. We perform this both on a primary and secondary HSM within that environment to make sure high availability is available from the beginning. Additionally, we export a copy of that partition, heavily encrypted, to a centralized database structure where we go ahead and store it for recovery and use should an HSM have a failure. Please note that by design, Talis has no access to the objects and keys stored within those partitions. We only see heavily encrypted blobs. This means that the only people with access at any time to your key material is you. Once this data has been replicated to our central cluster, we go ahead and replicate it offsite to a secondary data center. Here, there is a matching cluster that receives this data, and again, it's available there to be provisioned onto HSMs in the secondary site. This means that you're effectively in a position where you have your data stored in 4 locations. Once everything has been confirmed complete and replication has been confirmed also, we go ahead and tell the orchestrator this has been done. The orchestrator then goes ahead and communicates with our load balancers and gateways. Here it informs them where your partitions are running, on which HSMs, allowing traffic to be mapped from the outside world directly to the HSM. All customer communications to an HSM terminate within the partition, so nobody apart from you has access to that material. Once the load balancer has been updated, we go ahead and tell the portal. The service portal also receives data from the API and client gateways, building credentials and authentication packages to support your application. Once all this has been done, the application owner is then prompted to go ahead and confirm they want to proceed. On confirmation, our backend services, billing modules, and service tracking systems spring to life and begin recording that information. Once this has all been completed, we prompt the application owner whether or not they want to download the pre-configured packages to go ahead and connect their application. If the user selects yes, it will be generated automatically and presented for the user to download. And that's it. Everything we need to do behind the scenes to provision an HSM, all within 3 to 4 minutes end to end, from selection to provisioning and ready to go. Thank you for watching this video.